Hello guys, welcome to Petrie's Palooza, episode 3. I am joined here with Maximilian Alexander White.
Hello.
And Yadu Viraj Suva.
Hi.
And I'm your host, Petrie Kevin, ready for this episode. But before we start this, I just want to give a few shout outs. Excise Style is a sportswear company based in New Jersey. They have some pretty cool stuff like shirts and hats. And to get a 10% discount on all your purchases, put Alec 10% in the code bar. And our second shout out we want to give to The Breakout. They're an up-and-coming rock band, and their Instagram is The Breakout Official. They have shows on March 29th at the Dingbats and April 16th at the Clash Bar opening. Alright, with that out of the way, I just want to talk about the mouse, the bird, and the sausage.
What is that, Kevin?
The Mouse, the Bird, and the Sausage is a Brothers Grimm tale, and if you haven't heard what the Brothers Grimm tale is, you can look to Hansel and Gretel and others like that. And just to give you guys a little warm-up, and for Max to just read a little about this, I want him to read this in an ASMR style. So, Max, here you go.
Once upon a time, a mouse, a bird, and a sausage formed a partnership. They kept house together, and for a long time they lived in peace and prosperity, acquiring many possessions. The bird's task was to fly into the forest every day to fetch wood. The mouse carried water, made the fire, and set the table, and the sausage did the cooking. Whoever is too well off always wants to try something different. Thus, one day the bird chanced to meet another bird, who boasted to him of his own situation. This bird criticized them for working so hard, while the other two enjoyed themselves at home. For after the mouse had made the fire and carried the water, she could sit in the parlor and rest until it was time for her to set the table. The sausage had only to stay by the pot watching for food cook. The mealtime approached. She would slither through the porridge or the vegetables, and thus everything was greased and salted and ready to eat. The bird would bring his load of wood home. They would eat their meal, and then sleep soundly until the next morning. It was a great life. The next day, because of his friend's advice, the bird refused to go to the forest, saying that he had been their servant long enough. He was no longer going to be a fool for them. Everyone should try a different task for a change. The mouse and the sausage argued against this, but the bird was the master, and he insisted that they give it a try. The sausage was to fetch wood, the mouse became the cook, and the bird was to carry water. And what was the result? The sausage trudged off toward the forest. The bird made the fire, and the mouse put on the pot and waited for the sausage to return with wood for the next day. However, the sausage stayed out so long that the other two feared that something bad had happened. The bird flew off to see if he could find her. A short distance away, he came upon a dog that had seized the sausage's free booty and was making off with her. The bird complained bitterly to the dog about its brazen abduction, but he claimed that he had discovered forged letters on the sausage, and that she would thus have to forfeit her life to him. Filled with sorrow, the bird carried the wood home himself, and told the mouse what he had seen and heard. They were very sad, but were determined to stay together and make the best of it. The bird set the table, while the mouse prepared the food. She jumped into the pot, and the sausage had always done, in order to slither and weave in about the vegetables and grease them, but before she reached the middle, her hair and skin were scalded off, and she perished. When the bird wanted to eat, no cook was there. Beside himself, he threw the wood this way and that, called out, looked everywhere, but no cook was to be found. Because of this carelessness, the scattered wood caught fire, and the entire house was soon aflame. The bird rushed to fetch water, but the bucket fell into the well, carrying him with it, and he drowned.
That was a pretty dark story. I didn't expect that.
Did you like the turn of events that happened?
I mean, it was just so sudden. It was like so pleasant for most of it, and then suddenly they all die.
Yadu read it before with me. How do you feel about it, Yadu?
A sausage? Really?
Why is that?
With a bird and a mouse?
Yeah.
I thought the story was going to be about the bird and the mouse eating the sausage. But no.
Okay, but that's not the point. The point, like, what do you think about the change of events, about them being happy and then all of a sudden they die because they decide to switch roles? That's all you have to say.
That's all I have to say.
It's fine. It happens.
I guess. That's so gross, though. Think about the sausage jumping in the water for them to eat. Like, that is just...
He slithers
He's
through.
risking his life.
I mean, but the sausage enjoyed it. It was kind of like a bath for him.
He slithered through the
It's like...
the ingredients.
Imagine I cooked some vegetables, a nice dinner for us, in my bath water. It's just unpleasant and unhygienic.
Talking about disgusting hygiene, I would like to consult Yadi for this answer. Yadi, you were raised in India, right?
Yes. No. Trick question, huh? No. I was never born in India. I just visit India.
Okay.
All right. So since you visit India, have you been on the trains?
Yes. A lot.
Can you tell us about the process that goes with digestion?
All right. So, well, before we go into digestion, on a train there, if you are in like a lower class, you will see cockroaches on the train.
Cockroaches?
Yes, cockroaches. They might come onto you while you're sleeping on the train.
Oh.
That's beautiful.
They have people who clean the train on the floor, but they don't do a very good job. They come around, they ask for money, they're poor people, right?
Are the trains always packed, like in the movies?
That is only in some big cities.
Where you
Like
go?
New
does
Delhi,
that
that
happen?
kind of stuff.
No, I do not. Where I go, that does not happen. And New Delhi, I'm not sure. I've never been there. In
Okay.
Mumbai, it does happen.
Mumbai.
It happens a lot. It's awful. Well, now for the digestion part. So, the bathrooms there, they're like metal, weird, like steel. I don't know what kind of thing
It's
is
like
it.
a tin tube.
Yeah, it's like a tin tube. And they have flat ones, like where you squat, and they have a normal toilet where you sit on.
Yeah. Oh, the file. Yeah.
Yeah. The squatting ones are difficult because, the train goes
The
pretty
train's
fast.
moving.
So you have to hold on. They have a railing specially for holding on.
That's so uncomfortable.
And if you're taking a poop, you don't know if it's going to land inside it or go outside it while you're
Wait,
moving.
how big is the hole?
They're like Turkish bathrooms. It's like
no,
about...
they're like approximately, like, I would say, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's about
decently-
the size of your like open hand.
a little bit bigger.
A little bit, yeah. I
Bigger,
guess.
yeah.
Well, if you fall and get one cheek caught in the hole,
You're
What-
very unlucky.
What do you mean if you fall?
and you get like one cheek caught in the hole.
Oh,
Get
nothing
it stuck.
happens. It's just really disgusting. Because, some people go there for peeing too, and if you're peeing, it goes everywhere, So, you can't expect that. But, when you all this, the fluid and this poop and disgusting garbage, you know where it goes?
Where?
Straight on the tracks.
That's just, it's not even like there's no plumbing. It's just like a hole in the train.
Yeah, they don't even have a tank to keep it in, like how here we have tanks to keep all this.
That's
shit in
disgusting.
But in India, they just put it straight on the tracks. It doesn't matter to them because it's India. Train stations, if it's the train standing and you're pooping, it goes there. You'll see a pile there underneath you. Oh, look, it's a pile of poop. And when the train goes by, they have people clean it afterwards.
That's a really disgusting
Wait,
system.
so are these people?
That's why the train station smells so badly. Awful.
Beautiful.
So are these people that just clean it up always on standby?
Yeah,
These people are like poor people, so they most like obviously it's
There's no like profession. It's not like
No.
I'm a certified shit cleaner. It's-
no. They if they come on the train
Anybody
station
looking for work.
once the train passes, they clean up the shit. They move out of the way, and
So
wait
they-
for the next train.
So they just wait for like
They're
a
like
plot.
the guys who sweep the whole train station. Women mainly. They sweep the whole train station, sweep the tracks. Yeah.
That is That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, like, I can't imagine just like.
Have you seen the movie Slumdog Millionaire?
I have.
yes.
You know where the kid was pooping? On the
Oh, yeah,
beach
yeah.
side. The garbage. See, it just went straight
Just
down.
straight down. Yeah,
He
yeah.
fell in, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That was disgusting.
That happens in a lot
That's
of
in like the
countries.
poor areas of India.
Yeah, I heard some stuff like that about Indonesia and some parts of Indonesia. But that's terrible. Like, I can't imagine, because the thing is, if you're on the train and you have to squat down, like, imagine you're just like the train is still and you're
I go on those
squatting
though.
down.
I go on those.
I hate those.
Because I don't go on the toilets because they're disgusting. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
I
do
know.
not want to sit on the toilet
That's true, actually.
because you
The
don't know what
toilets are
happens on
probably
that toilet.
Worse. But I don't know. It's just like imagine the train is still, and then you're just squatting down about to poop to do your business, and then the train just suddenly starts moving, and you just fall back into the fucking
Oh,
into the shithole.
that
It's not very
happens.
pleasant.
But I go
Not a
on a
great
train for
system.
3 days there, so
Wait,
I
3
plan
days on the train
3
constantly,
days on the
or different trains.
no constantly.
Just one train
One
for 3
train.
days.
Do you go or do you try to hold your shit?
Let me get to that.
3 days.
Okay, listen. I plan this out the day before. I don't eat much. I don't eat much on the day before,
Yeah,
so I don't have to shit much on the train.
smart.
But on the second day on the train, I eat a lot because I know the next day I will reach at night there, so I can go all out and like my family's out. Yeah. On the train, I don't want to poop. I pee, yeah, peeing. You know.
Do they serve
Poop,
food
no.
on the train?
Yes, but we don't take it because
You don't trust it.
we don't trust it. We don't even take water from
What
there.
kind of
we
food
have
is
to
it?
boil
Oh yeah,
our
because you have
water.
to boil it.
Yeah, because we can get sick. What?
What kind of food is it?
Indian food. What do
Yeah,
you?
but is it like snacks or is it like a meal?
They
like
give
on a plane?
snacks. They give meals. They come around like, what do you want for lunch?
Like a hostess, like a.
Yeah, what do you want for lunch? They
Yeah.
write it down. Yeah, but they're not that good. So we basically bring our own food.
Yeah.
Like, I have my mom and my aunt
Yeah,
cook it, and then they bring it with us. Yeah.
Do you eat the snacks? Like,
I don't like the snacks on
you
the
don't like
train.
the snacks?
They're mostly like these kind of sweets that I don't like. My sister does, but not me.
Aria.
Did
That's
you-
why we bring from here Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy.
Do you have like a favorite Indian snack? Like chips or cookies or anything? I know you like those
Bourbon.
Oreos.
Bourbon cookies.
Are those the Oreos that I had?
Oh, but I also get from the train station milk like this. It's like
Milk?
yeah, it's good. It's really good. It's called Amul milk,
Mhm.
and it tastes really good. That's what I get most of the time.
What was that like that tomato tasting snack you
Oh,
gave
that's
me?
banana chips, but in tomato kind of flavor.
Those were really good.
I've never had those, but I want them now.
Well, moving away from this disgusting hygiene topic and on to a little lighthearted, better topic. Me and Yadu had a little bet that lasted quite a while at a
Interesting.
sleepover.
It was a very interesting day.
So we're about to go to sleep. It's like
3 a.m. in the
3
morning.
3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm just like, yo, Yadu, want to do a bet? And Yadu's just like, what is it, Kevin? And I'm just like, you know FIFA, right? And Yadu's just like, yeah, what about it? And I'm just like, if I win, we stay up. If I lose, then you get to go to bed. And so we play.
What a great bet.
So we play this, and first game I won, and so we have to keep going, and then the second, and then the third, and then the fourth, and by that time, like, 1.5 hours has passed, and it's like
Close to 5.
it's close to 5 a.m. in the
that's when you
morning.
put speakers with porn on. They're
Are you-
sleeping.
Oh yeah, between the fourth and the fifth match, we decided to use Brendan's speakers and go upstairs and blast porn into Max's ears.
That was so I was sleeping. It was just terrible. You're an animal.
So after that lovely event that happened, we go back downstairs for the fifth match. I get a pretty solid team, and Yadu does too. So I score one in the first half, and so does Yadu. And at the second half, I score
At the
at the
89th
89th
minute.
minute.
That's the worst.
So I score, and I'm like, all right, 90 minutes hits. We have like 3 minutes of extra time, and I'm just like, yeah, I win. So I'm just like passing the ball to my teammates, and I pass it. Yadu gets it accidentally. I'm just like, all right, well, it's not going to do anything in like a minute left, and especially since like the minutes in FIFA are like not even minutes, they're like seconds, and so he's just like all confident. He just dribbles the ball.
And this brilliant guy comes out of nowhere and shoots randomly and scores. Tied the game.
Tied the game, and so we had to go to penalties, and we're both really, really fucking bad at penalties. So I miss my first one. Yadu gets like 3 in a row, and then I miss another, but I get one, and then Yadu misses. I get one, and then this is Yadu's like chance to win it all. And I'm just like, I'm really nervous. I'm sweating at this point. And Yadu just comes up, dribbles up, kicks it to the left side. I dive right, and Yadu's just like, yeah!
Slumdog Millionaire Yadu.
And I'm like screaming, finally I can go to sleep.
I hate you.
So he goes to sleep, and he goes home later, and the next morning, and I'm playing by myself, and I'm like, alright, so my players seem really fast, like, this shouldn't be happening. So I go to the user settings in FIFA, and I'm like, the pace is insane. The pace is above its normal rate, because you can optimize that. And there's no shot error, and the passing error is like little to none. So I'm just thinking to myself, being like, I got screwed over by the settings.
Yeah. Wait, did you change that?
I don't know how to change that.
I think he did, but
I was there with you. Your eyes were open.
I went up to piss one time, and you could have done any number of things.
I don't think Yadu knows how to, honestly.
How do you go on the settings on FIFA?
Whatever.
Alright.
Talking about FIFA though, have you guys ever played PES?
Pro Evolution Soccer. I remember in the day that used to be like the main thing before FIFA, and I used to play
I
that.
heard it was like worse than FIFA.
No,
at that point it was like the best soccer game out there.
Yeah.
Now it's not, right?
In 2009. Then in 2010, I think FIFA added online games and the build your own team, and that's when it became.
Does PES still make new games?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made 18.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The thing
they're
about
still big.
Yeah, the thing about PES though is like the graphics are definitely better than what FIFA can handle.
Really?
I think they are. It's more like realistic.
I thought they were worse.
Nah, FIFA's like more gameplay wise. The background like details are much better in FIFA, but overall like character design and everything, I think PES has that. But other than that, what PES really lacks is gameplay, and I just don't think a lot of people play it anymore.
Yeah, it's just not as detailed as FIFA. It's just FIFA's just a much bigger game now. It's owned by a bigger company, you know. Yeah.
Exactly.
So it makes sense that it's more popular.
I know there's the ability to dive in PES.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can dive in PES. Now I thought that was like a really weird and odd choice to make, but
I
like,
mean, real life soccer, who dives?
diving is
What
when
do you mean
you
who
like
dives? Everybody dives.
yeah.
Yeah, the fake injuries.
You have fake injuries. It's a fake
Oh,
injury.
you
So,
mean
like,
by
say-
that? I'm like swimming, diving, and you're
No.
like diving on the
just
field.
diving into the ground.
Say like someone comes up close to you and tries to take the ball. The person could like dive on the floor and try to get like a card off it, and like a free kick or something. But yeah, that's what diving is, and I'm pretty sure PES has that. Yeah, but away from that, my friend Jake Simon, who also plays FIFA with me, would probably agree on this. But other than that, we've decided to send Jake hate mail, and so we're gonna probably make a little like a clip of that, sending emails to Jacob Mitchell Simon, and I hope you guys would look forward to this because I'm really passionate about sending Jake hate mail.
I mean, disclaimer: we do love Jake. This isn't bullying.
This isn't bullying. We all love Jake equally. He is a very
Sweet-hearted boy.
sweet-hearted gay boy. But yes, I would.
I love Jake. Like Jake's house is amazing.
Jake's house is
Yeah,
very,
yeah, dude.
you
Have
know,
you been? You've never been to
You've
Jake's?
never
Never
been to
invited me.
First of all, Jake has a cutout of himself, which I think is amazing.
Yeah, it was from his bar mitzvah.
Yeah, I took a picture with it. It's just incredible. Secondly, like his basement, it's just like a big open space with couches. You know, it's like a very nice, pleasant place to be around. It's got TVs, it's got video games. It's like the perfect place to just
It's
like
the perfect
hang out
man
and chill.
cave.
It really is.
I
The
wish I
only-
could have a basement like that.
Yeah, it's got like a mini fridge. The only thing that is like a pool table. If I had a
Yeah.
pool table, I would.
He has a pool table?
No,
No.
but I would love if he had a pool table.
He still has like a lot of open space back there. Like when you walk in, you just see this blank space, and it's just like a few tables
Yeah,
and
with
stuff.
nothing.
But when you look right, it's just like this couch, 2 couches, like a beanie bag he has, and then this huge TV. But like other than that,
Games.
yeah, other than that, like his parents are real estate agents, so like they could afford this house. Like the driveway they have is really nice. I like their garage too. Their house
Their house is great. I haven't been past the first floor. I usually go straight down to the basement.
Yeah,
It's
usually no
nice.
one goes up to the second floor.
Like-
I think he stopped doing that.
Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's like bedrooms. It's more
Yeah.
private. Yeah.
Exactly. So I just want to talk about a certain word that I've just started using out of the blue, and I love it. Thought.
Thotty.
Thotty.
Yadu's a thotty.
Thoughty.
You wish.
Thoughtimus Prime. Thought Patrol. All
It
that
just-
good stuff.
It just is like a fun word.
Like
Let's
honestly,
start a trend. Thought.
What
Yeah,
do you mean
yeah,
it's
it's
sort of
already a
It's been
trend.
No, our whole school doesn't use it yet.
Yes,
Yes,
they do.
Yeah, dude.
I've only heard in our hallway. It's only you, this kid, Brendan, and me using it.
Okay, because you're the only.
You're
one that-
screaming thought to every single person
Oh
you
yeah,
see.
oh yeah. And freaking at lunchtime, I was talking with Yadu and I used the word thought, and then Yadu just pointed over to Kathleen, and I was just like, Yadu, you're right. So I stood up in the middle of lunch and I just yelled, "Thoughty!"
You
And
yelled
I'm pre-
it so loud, like everybody looked at
I'm
him.
pretty sure everybody looked at me, and Kathleen's just like, "Yeah, I'm a thought," but she like took the back of her glasses, pushed it down so like her glasses went up like above her forehead, and like I just started dying. I don't know why. It was the funniest thing to me.
And this is in the cafeteria?
Yeah, this is just in like
Right.
the calf.
Why don't you guys go out for lunch anymore?
We do, just not. Some days we don't, some days we do. Because,
Yeah.
we gotta spend time with Alec Jimgachi.
Alec.
Why doesn't he go out anymore? He's got a car. He
I
can
don't.
drive.
He barely goes out. I think.
He
I don't
crashed
know.
his car.
Yeah, but he hasn't like
His
a new
dad's.
one. His dad's.
I don't know why. A lot of my friends don't go out, and
mean,
I would like them to, because it's a good time to
It's
just
fun.
get out of the trash hole of this like bad cafeteria full with like freshmen,
Juniors.
sophomores, juniors,
It's
people that we
disgusting.
don't like.
We sit there.
Yeah, shut up, right? And the seniors don't count because they're the most dominant bread in the calf. But yeah, other than that, like, yeah, it's a good time to like get out of the place.
Yeah, I
Just,
mean, I usually
go to
just go
some-
home.
yeah, just like go home, go with some friends, go get something to grab to eat, and then just like sit down and enjoy yourself. In the calf, like you can't really do that because there's like just so many people, and
It's
like
so loud.
yeah, the noise is overwhelming, and like sometimes you even have to like raise your voice a lot to like even talk to the other person. I know I've raised my voice to you a bunch of times because
You
like
are
a
always
lot of
raising
times.
your voice.
I'm always raising my voice, but I've even heard Yadu raise his voice because like I couldn't hear him over this like screaming of like
I don't raise my voice over the screaming. I raise my voice because you don't let my arm go.
Yadu.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, very very physical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very
Very
physical.
violent.
I'm a very physical guy when it comes to like attachment, and I'm very attached
To
to
Yadu.
Yadu.
Yadu's a babe. Yadu's a thigh.
Yadu's a thick thotty boy.
Alright, so just like keeping with the school topic, I guess, and cafeteria and all that stuff. Like, obviously Tony Kim is our president.
Yes,
this year.
Tony.
He's been doing a great job so far. But I mean, what do you guys think are some things that you would like to see change? Because a lot of presidents, when they get in charge, they say that they're gonna do a lot of stuff, and a lot of them do and a lot of them don't. So what do you guys think?
One thing I definitely think, but I don't know if Tony could totally like speak about this to like the board, is the lot. The lot needs to be expanded.
Yeah.
Definitely needs to be expanded because
how are they gonna expand it? You have to put money into.
Yeah, I don't think it's exactly like about expansion because we have enough parking spaces for everybody.
Reduce the juniors on there. No offense to you, juniors.
No, juniors aren't allowed to park there at all.
No, they are. They are right now.
No, they're not.
No,
It's
they
like
are.
senior.
No, I'm
Are
dead
they?
serious. Yeah, they have privileges now. They can park there.
Alright, I didn't know that. I thought it was just seniors. But either way, like a simple way to fix this is just open the back gate.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
Yeah.
it would just reduce traffic so
Yeah.
much.
Because at the end of especially Fridays, like if you've ever been in the lot, it's just a rush to get
Chaos.
out.
Yeah.
If you see someone about to like go in front of you, you cut them off. That's what people do. There's always cutting off people in that, like, because it's only like a really short
Yeah.
2 lanes in, and it's like
Yeah,
you could barely fit people in it.
And what I've seen recently is a lot of parents are using it
Yeah.
to get
why?
out a way. There are other ways specifically for pickup and drop off that the parents can use to go home, and that just like that would reduce traffic by so much. But lately, I've seen a lot of parents pick up
Do
their kids
parents
and
not
go through the
realize
lot.
they're probably gonna crash their cars more likely at the senior parking lot?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like not a good place to be.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you have any
Well,
anything that you would like to see changed?
I don't know if Tony Kim can change a lot this year. I mean, years
There's
ending.
not much time left.
Yeah, there's not much time left. So yeah, I mean, he's done a pretty good job. I wouldn't
He
say
has.
Yeah.
He is scheduled.
I'm really proud of Tony because everybody thought that Hannah Bernick's gonna win again. No offense to Hannah Bernick, she's a very nice person, but everyone was thinking, this is gonna be
You
easy
want to
win.
change.
And I just feel like a lot of people want to change, and they just picked Tony. And I feel like he's done a really pleasant job so far. He's listened to the people.
Hey,
He's
Tony.
even tried to get us like a snow day, right?
Yeah.
He tried to get. He's always
He even took a suspension for it. He almost got a suspension. Sorry,
Yeah.
he almost got a suspension.
he's
For
just
what?
We're trying to get a school day off.
Really? Suspension?
He
That's
sent it
crazy.
through the email, and they almost suspended him for a day.
it's crazy.
That is ridiculous.
But
that really is.
Well, Tony, I got an offer for you, man. So the other day, I was going to the cafeteria, for a project. I was asking for like spoons, right?
Spoons.
And the cafeteria lady's like, "You have to pay for those spoons."
What?
Yeah.
I'm like, "You're kidding me, right? These are spoons we're talking about." And I'm like, she's like, "Yeah, you have to pay for them."
Make spoons free again.
And I just left. I'm like, "Is this thoughty insane?" So Tony, please tell the calf to give me the spoons for free.
Yeah, dude, you should protest and get like a picket sign. Give me your spoons.
But yeah, I just feel like Tony's done a lot for like the senior grade this year.
Yeah,
he's
been great.
he's listened to like a lot of he always puts the people first,
Yeah,
which
like
I
that.
actually
Tony's
really
great.
respect. And
Yeah.
he's even trying to like
He even asked us what ideas can he do.
yeah, exactly. He's
Yeah.
like he like asked for advice during like before his presentation to the board of ed, like for his first time. Did you know he
Yeah,
went?
yeah. I remember that, and I remember he asked advice on the sweatshirts and the designs of the prom favors and everything like that. I think he really does like to listen to the people a lot, which is great. I like that.
Just and he said he'd be available over after March to
Yeah,
be on the
exactly.
podcast. So
Coming up.
really excited to have Tony on this. I think we could have a very intellectual conversation on this podcast, and that would be very, very fun to have.
President Tony.
But other than that, I feel like it's time to wrap this thing up. But before we
We're
stop this here, I just want to say we have a few video ideas coming out, like gaming over this podcast and just gaming in general. We already have a few games picked out, but if you want us to play a game that you might like, just post a comment in the comment section, and we'd love to see some of your reactions and comments about games.
And again, if you want to send us anything to review or react to, just email us at the email address listed below in the description.
Yadi, do you have anything to say?
I got nothing to say for today.
Alright.
Alright.
I guess we're
New
done
stuff
there.
will come out later on.
Well, thank you guys for watching. This has been a pleasant third episode, so hope to see you again on the fourth episode, and have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Max, can you look up on your laptop just the picture of the mouse, the bird, and the sausage, please?
Sure. Let me just look it up real quick. You fucking Jew. What the hell is wrong with you? What the